Welcome back, Gemini, to another Four Paths Healing Tarot message. My name is Dee, and I'm super excited to bring you back another message for your higher self, your higher calling, for your highest joy, for your sense of self purpose, confidence, clear intuition, whatever is coming through. Thank you, God, Angel, Spirit Guides. That's what this message is for. This message, Gemini, will not resonate with everyone, but that's absolutely okay. If you'd like to, you could check out the moon sign, rising sign, or, just check us out next week. But the intention behind this video is to give you a little bit more clarity this week on your journey. So let's begin. Thank you, God, Angel, Spirit Guides. What is it that you want Gemini to know this week? What is their energy? What are they working on? Whoa. What's supporting them? Blocking them? What advice do you have? Thank you, God, Angel, Spirit Guides. Well, Gemini's current energy right now. Okay, Two of Wands. Okay, Five of Swords. Advice, God, Angel, Spirit Guides. Any advice? See if we can get the cards. Ooh, the cards out here. That's interesting. The way the cards are moving. Huh. What advice do you have for Gemini right now? Anything else? Okay. Beneath the deck, turning away in lighter, calmer water. Six of Swords. Six for me as a reader. It's that recalibrating, that rebalancing, um, moving on to a calmer time. Reluctant about it, a lot of thought about it, but your spidey sense, your intuitive sense knows that in order to evaluate what this world has for you, you got to move on. The path of least resistance, justice, more balance. You are working through a battle. And because I also, sorry, my bad, Gemini. Next to the Two of Wands, I also have the Five of Swords and the Knight of Swords. So Gemini, as you know, true form, a lot of mind energy, a lot of logic, a lot of thinking, communication, truth. There is a matter that you have been working through. Thank you, God, Angel, Spirit Guides. There's a matter you've been working through with a group of people. This could be people that you've worked with. You had some type of literally a legal binding document, an agreement with. You've been working with them, and you have been fighting to get your fair share of something. I'm going to pull some more cards in just a moment, but you've been wanting your fair share. You've been wanting equality in this particular situation with this group of people, and you've been fighting. Mm-hmm. You're not sure what you're anticipating right now. Not anticipating, you're not quite there yet. Gemini, where you are right now this week is you have been fighting so much until you are really starting to take stock of if this fight is worth it. For what is being lost, time, effort, energy, brain cells with this particular matter, you're not sure if this energy could be used to go somewhere else. You're starting to really decide if this fair that I want, this justice that I want, is it really worth this fight. Beneath the justice is the Five of Wands, another five energy, change, dealing with superficial people. Beneath that is the Strength card, needing to employ strength. And it's been a journey for you working through this matter. It's been quite a journey. And you're really thinking, would it be better for me to move on? There's someone is asking you this. It could be something that you watched that's got you thinking about this. It could be someone that's been on your team, a family member, a partner, but it's coming around you where you're being asked this literally, or you're asking yourself this. There's a nudge to ask this hard question. What would I really gain? What might I gain if I just move on? And you're evaluating that right now. Is this fight worth it? Thank you, God, Angel, Spirit guys. We're going to get some more cards out here, Gemini. The Knight of Swords popping out in the position that it is feels like it might be worth it. It might be worth staying in this journey to get your justice, to get your fair share about this. Because the Knight of Swords showing up in the position that is showing up is that you are determined. The sword of determination. It kind of feels like Chariot energy too. It's not here, but that's what's coming up in my mind's eye as I'm feeling for this energy to keep going. Let's see. God, Angel, Spirit guides. With this particular matter, what is it that you know is best for Gemini? To keep going or to lay the sword down? What is the advice, God, Angel, Spirit guides? Let's get some more cards out here. Thank you, God, Angel, Spirit guides. What advice do you have for Gemini for this matter? Okay, we're not doing that. I have this deck of cards that stick. It's time for me to get a new deck. What advice do you have for Gemini? Anything else? Okay, anything else? Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Four of Wands. Four of Wands is good. You think about happy family, um, homecoming, being around people, celebrating, um, being in a safe, secure place with people that you love and you understand. Celebrations. Sometimes this is a sign of like marriage. Some of you might be working through a custody battle. What popped out here is the Seven of Wands and the Tower. Friends, for whatever this matter is, Gemini, it is related to family. It's related to another person. I do feel that some of you are working through a battle with another person. Some of you are working through a divorce. And if that is you, Gemini, tuning in, I want to cover you with loving energy of gold right now and tell you that I'm with you and you got this. You are safe, you're protected. I've been through a divorce, honey. It can be challenging, but you got this. You can do it. So that might be for one or two of the three people who might see this video, working through a divorce or separation, and you're wanting your fair share. It could be something literal where it has to do with the kids, the family, the money, splitting up different things. But for some of you, it's your sense of spirit. You're wanting to ensure that by leaving thinking about this particular thing ending, you are really wanting to be sure that rather staying in this fight or leaving, you're considering if you're going to be spiritually healthy. You're thinking about your spirit, what's happening with your confidence, your intuition, all the things that really comprise willpower, some of you. And so with the Tower here and the Seven of Wands, divine free will on your journey. Because that's kind of the whole beautiful, spicy thing about life, is that we get to say, hold my beer, I'm making my own decision, right, Gemini? And that's wonderful. But with these particular cards popping out related to family, foundation, security, with the Tower and the Seven of Wands, excuse me, Seven of Cups is showing is that I'm kind of with you. You are not sure if it's worth what this is going to come with to continue in this fight the way that you have been going. You're not sure. You're kind of feeling like there might be more disaster, or you're at a point where you're so over the fight, you're so trusting of faith right now, until in God, until you're like, I don't care what is lost. I'm ready to come out of the illusion of what this has meant for my life, from the fog, the smoke and mirrors of what this situation has brought over the years, over time. Yeah, it's powerful. Very, very powerful. Let's get some angel messages out here. Spirit guides for Gemini. What final messages do you have for Gemini, God, angel, spirit guides, about this journey, about this decision, about their justice? Will they be all right? Well, we know you are. But I hear that that's what you're wondering. Am I going to be all right? Yes. Yes. The fact that your energy is being brought into the space because that's a sign that you care. So yeah, it means you're doing the work to ensure that you are making sound decisions. It's going to be all right. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. Aren't we always, right? Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. Okay. Messages for Gemini. Okay. It's up to you at the bottom of the deck. I know you can't see that. It's reversed, but I always want to show that because it just kind of feels a little bit more confirming when we see that message pop up. It's up to you what you decide. It's up to you. If you decide to continue to fight, it's going to be a journey. It's going to be a journey. And the question becomes, are you staying in the fight for the reasons that really matter? Or is it because of the pain, for matters related to the mind, for wanting to be right? Is it about the heart and wanting to be right, to show you like, look, I can whoop your butt. I can win this. I can take all of this. Is it for that reason? Because that's going to determine um, your character, who you want to be. Sometimes the reason we stay in a fight is also an indicator that we are really wounded, and it might slow down our process to change and towards our healing if we're fighting for reasons that tend to create more harm. It's just something to consider. But hey, look, free will, forgiveness here on the table. There's something better here. Okay, you can't even see these. Free will, there's something better. So what do you want to do, Gemini? It's up to you. It's up to you. You're really thinking about going on to a lighter, a path of least resistance. You're deciding that. You're thinking about the world. You're thinking about larger picture here. By staying in this journey to be right, to show that you were wrong by winning this thing over you. You're trying to decide what's really to gain from that. And that's a beautiful thing. that you're considering that, and you get to make the decision that you want. And I'm always going to encourage you, friends, if you are making the decision from a forgiving heart, if you are making the decision from a place where you know that there's always infinite success and abundance for you, beautiful Gemini. I mean, you're absolutely beautiful. Who in the world doesn't love a Gemini? Okay. If you really know that, you know your value, and that's going to determine the kind of decision that you make, right? You're listening to me like, girl, I clearly know what you want me to do. It doesn't matter what I want you to do. What matters is what's good for you because you're on your journey. Final messages for Gemini. Final messages for Gemini. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. Thank you, God. Final messages for Gemini. What do you want Gemini to know? Okay, you're going to have a book because 3 cards popped out, and you know there are paragraphs on these. Choice is the most powerful tool you have. Every choice you make shuts some doors. I can't make this up, Gemini. I'm going to start over. You're like, oh, Lord. Yes, I'm starting over, Gemini. Got to hear this. Okay. Choice is the most powerful tool you have. Every choice you make shuts some doors, but also opens several doors, bringing new experiences into your life. At any given time, you can change the direction of your life. I'm just saying. At any given time, you can change the direction of your life. You are only one choice away. Okay? All right. Couple more here. You are like, I am so sick of her. I understand, but I love you, Gemini, and I want your best. I want your joy. Okay? Every situation in life is temporary. So when life is good, make sure you enjoy and receive it fully. When life is not so good, remember that it will not last forever and better days are on the way. It's not going to last forever. As a matter of fact, you've come out of the thick of it with these 2 cards showing up. You're coming out of the thick of it. And how the rest of this goes is up to you. Focus on what is important to you. Don't give your time or energy to your worries. I didn't say it, the cards said it. Okay? As this would only amplify them. Focus on what matters to you most. With every thought, you are creating your future. If you are worried, you don't have the strength to move on, think of how much strength you are using to hold on. Then redirect that energy and enjoy your life, Gemini. I love you. Hey, please comment, like, subscribe. Let me know how this message is landing. I'm still learning how these messages are landing for folks in this way. I don't want to come off too curt, too harsh, too harmful, too so you let me know. I trust your words. I just want to hear from you. And if you don't have capacity or time for all of that, maybe you will just rejoin me next week for another 4-path healing message for you, Gemini. But in the meantime, I'm standing with you and I believe in your choices. I love you. Take care. Bye.